Round 5 of the UBL saw the Melbourne University winged victory take on the Federation University Falcons at Tin Alley on Wednesday evening. First up were the women. Federation Uni were without their leading scorer for the season, but still managed to perform, catching Melbourne University a little off guard. They were off to a strong start through their power forward Faith McKenzie. She was a menace to guard in the paint, using her aggressive cuts to the basket and strength down low to make some tough shots. Luckily for Melbourne, Layla Davis was on her own scoring warpath down the other end, nailing threes and finding the bottom of the net with ease. She had 14 points in just the first quarter and was key to Melbourne having a strong lead in the first half.
Another three goes up for Davis, and Layla Davis.
It was Fed's ball movement that allowed them some good looks, Melbourne opting to change into a zone defense that saw them have more success in guarding McKenzie, and this slowed Fed's momentum down. That wasn't until a late surge from Fed in both the third and fourth quarter, which saw them come back from what was once a 20-point deficit to within 3. A couple of players in foul trouble saw Melbourne drop their intensity and their turnovers started to rise. Hayley Cumming, back in the point guard position, made a big difference. Not only did she get her team sorted offensively, but she was also hitting several triples from deep to keep Melbourne in front. Melbourne was able to overcome the late charge from Fed and came away with a 9-point win. Next up was the men's game. Sitting at the bottom of the ladder with 0 wins to their name, Federation Uni were the underdogs going into this game. It was always going to be a tough ask for them coming up against the reigning champs. Melbourne Uni wasted no time. Co-captain Spud McNally found his shooting rhythm straight off the bat. Both teams were eager to get on the scoreboard, and this resulted in a very fast-paced game. Despite a dominant start from Melbourne, Fed were able to stay in the game through their 3-point shooting. Multiple players showing they could knock it down. Both Nathan Raymond and Ethan Figart both showing confidence in their shot. The margin stayed at 10 points for most of the game, Melbourne never really pulling away as both teams continued to exchange buckets. Dejan Wiggett did what he does best, making some very difficult shots look easy. At times, Melbourne lacked ball movement, and this led to their offense breaking down. This was until they started to find Matt Power in transition, and suddenly things looked a lot better. Melbourne was able to run over Fed in the end, winning by 20 points.
Just too late. Melbourne University 92, the Federation University Falcons 72.